Sheesh. Let's talk about it. We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We gotta do better, man. We love all them, but hate our own. If love everybody else except ourselves. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Man, let the OG talk to him real quick. You know what I'm talking about? It go like that right here. We love all them, but hate our own. And if they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. Been way too long, hope the lights come on. The blindfold off, but the sight's still gone. I'm praying one day we can right our wrong. Let's need for the cops when the pops come home. I'm an OG now, let me talk to the young bulls. Do you even think twice for your gun pull? Do you even think once for you throw it all away? Bang, bang, but it's not a freaking cartoon. We gotta do better, our life is at stake. No crabs in the bucket, I'd rather have steak. Bump it, let's go get a cow, bring it back to the hood, break it down and we all get a plate. Yeah, that's what I'm on, it's only one way. Gotta love ourselves cause the world full of hate. How in the hell we expect to be great when it's like super thin and they sharp at the skates? Our hearts full of love, our brothers we hate. That's Deuteronomy in 28. Not to get biblical, if we live biblical, break all these curses and all will be straight. We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they ain't black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love mass of them. Do our people wrong, got a pass for them. Steady walking around kissing ass for them. If a nigga look wrong, then we blasting them. Bro, what the hell is really wrong with our kinfolk? Do the Black Lives Matter to our kinfolk? If I was a lighter shade, would you still be so enraged? Or you only spinning blocks on your skin, folk? We gotta do better, we all that we got. And trust me, the enemy coming in hot. Ready to hand us a handful of rocks and encourage our own to go blow up our spot. Bro, it's friendly fire that be really killing us. And it's they desire that we put it into us. Homie, think about it before you let the semi bust. Go when the rubber meet the road, who you really trust? Sheesh. It's time out for foolishness, let's start the rain again. Why you acting like enemies calling each other twins? We need all our OGs to raise us some better men. The world really be scared when we all come together then. But hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they life be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much?
Shalom, shalom, and shalom, everybody. It's your boy, my Lord, my God, in the building. You know what I'm talking about? All praises to the Most High, man. Forgive me, man. I was just smashing on this the Jamaican beef patty, boy. Sheesh. Something delicious. Shalom, shalom. Hey, man, we're going to wait a minute, man. Let everybody get in the building, man, because we got to talk. Listen, man, we're going to keep having these talks, man. I'm thinking I'm going to try to make Tuesday the official day. I'm going to try to make Tuesday the official day. No, man, it's just many discussions that need to happen. Just things that as I've been discussing and as I've been, touching on certain topics, it's been causing a lot of conversation to happen, man. And we want to continue the conversations. We don't want to let up. So make sure y'all share, like. If you're on the YouTube, make sure you like the video as you come in the room. Like the video as you come in the room, man. and share it with others, man. I hope y'all are having a great day. I pray that y'all are having a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. What I was about to do. I think I was about to. Your wife is incredible. Listen, I gotta put a hand clap on that because I mean, what better compliment can a man get, about his woman, about his household, man. So all praises. All praises. Jamil, shalom, shalom, King. Shalom. Hey, check this out. Everybody who's coming in on the Facebook, make sure, please, go and subscribe to Monologue My God on YouTube. And please subscribe to the 3MG music page on YouTube. Please, you guys. Please. And make sure y'all share it, man. Share it with your people, man. Share it with the people, man, cause we gotta talk this thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. So we got folks. We got what I'm saying. We got people in here. We got folks coming here. Shalom, Bravo Mills. What's going on, King? Uh, yo, Canal. What it is, my guy? I see Israel following through the building. Shalom, Blue News. Yeah, we here, man. We want to discuss some things, man. First, let's just do a little tad bit of announcements, man. Since we here, F3, is on and popping. It coming through on July 7th, man. Well, the weekend, the 4th of July. That July 7th is actually F3 that Sunday, but make sure that y'all check out. There will be other events announced the 6th. If you can get here for the whole weekend, man, we gonna have, man, it gonna be it going down, man. A lot of announcements coming real soon. First flyer about to drop too, man. So yes, yeah. Y'all get ready, man. Joseph Lenson Jr., Shalom, King. But I've been. So yeah, F3, July, 4th of July weekend, man. July 5th, 6th, and 7th. F3 is July 7th. Y'all make sure y'all come through, man. It's gonna be crazy. We got lots of announcements coming. Hey, the beat battle. We need all the producers, man. Tag your producers, man. Y'all with all these folk that y'all rocking with, tag your producers. Tell them to submit, man. We already got 2 producers locked in. We looking for 6 more slots. What's going on? Hey, honey, come here, please. I just want to let you know. Somebody just came on here and said, your wife is incredible.
Oh, praises to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sis.
All right, it ain't about you. No, I'm just saying, ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. All right, baby.
Shalom, y'all.
Definitely. But so check this out. All the producers, man, please. We got 6 more spots. 6 more spots for the producers, man. But hey, check this out. Make sure y'all share the live. Share it. Go to the YouTube. Share on your Facebook. But subscribe to the YouTube channel, Monologue My God. Let me put that caption up. Monologue My God on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe right there. I mean, why it ain't showing? Oh yeah, make sure y'all go and subscribe to that channel. Also, 3MG Music YouTube channel. I didn't make one. Well, of course, that's the website, but y'all make sure the 3MG Music YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe to that channel as well. A lot of major announcements coming. So check this out, man. Yeah, man, shalom. Everybody coming in, a big homie Yerp in the build. Joseph Linton Jr. Let's see. Yeah, You're shalom, everybody. Shalom, family from FTB, from the body. Yes, sir. Shalom. Shalom, Angelina. All right, y'all. We gonna get it started, man. We gonna get it started. Cause I know why y'all here. I know why everybody here. So this morning, big guy, shalom, shalom, shalom. So this morning though, listen, I had to go to Clark Atlanta, man, to drop off merch to Clark Atlanta, and on my way, I had to. I was listening to a lot of the submissions for F3, a lot of artists. Shalom, Malachi Yahoo, man. Shalom, King. But I was listening to the submissions for F3, man. I like listening to the submissions because there's some dope music out there, man. And also it lets you know, like where we at. But I came across one group of people and I came across a song, and real talk, like they were going very hard at folks who charging for features, charging to do to come to shows, those who have business about themselves. I don't know if y'all remember, we discussed something like on last Tuesday. And I was saying that we only do certain things when it comes to music. We only expect everybody should support you because you are a Bible believer and you're calling on the name of Yahweh or Yahuwah, because you believe in Yahushua, Yahweh or Christ, because you're keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, or you're making music about that. Even if it's not good, only in music do we expect everybody to still support. We discuss when it comes to cooking. Yes, you could be a Bible believing Israelite and all of that good stuff, but if you have a restaurant and the food ain't busting, I'm not coming back. We discussed it when it comes to making garments. No, only when it comes to music, we want undenying support regardless of quality. And I'm not the one to give it to you. But also I came across another thing today, and like I said, this song that I was listening to, it was going hard at brothers. And I brought that first thing up just to segue into this. This is another thing that only when it comes to music do we expect. Listen, every business that I own, I'm a Israelite and I'm a soul winner every day. Like the scripture tells us, man, he that winneth souls is wise. So in everything that I do, I look for a way to share the gospel. And it just is what it is. Do that mean because I share the gospel while I'm making t-shirts that I'm supposed to do it for free? Because I share the gospel when I selling dogs or breeding my bullies, do that mean I'm supposed to do it for free? When it comes to cooking, if you have a restaurant and your restaurant is only serving lawful food and you're sharing the gospel while you're doing that, it's maybe on your menu, you got scriptures or this or that. Are you supposed to do it for free because you're sharing the gospel with it? And we look at, let's look at NBA players. Let's say, hey, Steph Curry, he was very strong and forthcoming about his faith. Tim Tebow was very forthcoming about his faith. But this football was still his job, or this basketball was still his job that he got paid for. Music, although it can be used as a very powerful tool for ministry, is still a business. And let's just be honest. So, like I said, I was listening to this song and they were really going hard at Israelite artists that was charging for features. So you got to understand, let's just break it down. People have to go to the studio. Everybody doesn't record themselves. And even if you do record yourself, you got equipment, you have to take time out your day. What if it what if you gotta go to the studio and you paying $50 an hour, you know what I'm saying, for studio time? Then you might, got an engineer to get your sound the way you like it, mix and master for you, send off your feature. So why is it frowned upon that people have business about themselves? And if we just want to be honest, you're calling on certain people for a reason. No, you're asking this brother to be on this song for a reason. You think their music is dope. Maybe y'all share the same heart, things of that nature. But 9 times out of 10, we got to understand that certain people are going to bring certain lights to your music that you might not have on you at the time. If you get a feature with so-and-so might be in doors that you're not already in, which is going to cause you to get more streams and you're going to make more money than you are currently off of your normal music that you do that don't have the features with so-and-so. So if you just giving away all of your music for free, then I can understand I can understand you. If your music on Apple, if it's on Tidal, if it's on Apple Music, if it's on Spotify, if it's on any of those platforms, then that means you get paid. Regardless of it's a lot or a little, based on your streaming numbers, you get paid. But yet and still, you don't want... No, it's cool. Listen, majority of the features I do for free. Sometimes I'm charging. My partners, I'm never charging my partners. Yeah, I might want my publishing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. Let me get 20%, you know what I'm saying, on the publishing. But like for my partners and folks that I rock with, like we got personal relationship and I think their music dope, I'm never gonna charge. Okay. But also, that's for people that I have personal relationship with. Sometimes there's been times in ministry where it's like, it just depends on the state that the Most High has me in. There's times where I'm like, hey, I'm doing everything free. But all praises, I don't live off this music no more. This is not my... I have businesses that take care of me, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, this has become straight up ministry. But also there are still dollars to be made. And it's kind of disingenuous that you would want... Not only, you might want something for free just because, hey, maybe your pockets ain't, and maybe you would do it for free. But let's just be real. It's easy to do something for free when you're getting on, I hate to use names, but let's just say, let's just go, man, I'll use myself. Oh, man, it just is what it is. If people are mad, it just be mad. If you have 2 songs and you're only amassing amount of 20 streams a month, and if Monologue calls you to get on his song and he's, apparently doing more numbers than that, it's easy to hop on that song for free. It's because this brings light to you. But when you go and get on ask somebody to get on your song, that's going to bring light to your music. Hey, man, sometimes you just got to pay. It is what it is. It's just kind of like I always like to use me as personal testimonies. Listen, before Gideon's Army, like I said, before the multiple Billboard chart albums, before getting booked, people paying 5,000 and flying us out, before that stuff. No, we had to. Listen, when our first year going to Stella Awards or these other gospel music awards, Dove Awards, no, our manager, we walked in spots and we knew our music was good and we saw it's 1,000 people in the room. Man, our manager would walk up to the person who's putting on the event and say, listen, how much for my how much for my group to hit the stage? And we pay for those things. Listen, if you believe in what you do, and if you believe your stuff is dope and the world needs to hear your music, if you believe it, hey man, you got to sow into yourself. There's one thing I learned early. If you're not willing to sow into yourself, why would you expect somebody else to want to sow into you? No, there are certain stages that I'm paying to get on. Bro, nobody knows who I am. And I feel like I have a message for the masses. It's 1,000 people in here who ain't heard my music. And I know if I hit this stage, I'm going to blow them away by Hashima Mashiach Yahawashai. This ain't got nothing to do about self-glorification or any of those things. But I know, boy, if I hit this stage, ooh-wee, this is the opportunity I've been waiting on. Yeah, and it might cost me a little. Yes, I'm making this music, and I might need a canal on this song. Canal is getting a lot of views. He's getting a lot of traction, and people eyes is on him. If I drop this song featuring canal, hey, all these people who ain't never heard of me might now hear about me, and I want them to hear about me because I think I got a message for the masses. But I'm just not on those platforms yet. I think it's disingenuous because I don't think people are dissing folks for charging for features who are on a lower level than they are. And let me explain. Hold on. Let me get to some of these comments. Facts. They want to ride on people's hard work for free in the name of Yah. Really, them entitled people is the real robbers. Replying to our, that's what it is, huh? Entitled sounds about right. If a brother doesn't charge you, it's on you to insist on paying. That's how you keep it brotherly. We all have bills to pay. And I understand that, but also I'm going to say, sometimes I'm just willing to do something for free. Hey, man, I got free time, bro. I ain't got nothing going on. Hey, let me flex these 16s real quick, and I might like the song. Hey, run it. Also, liking the song sometimes has a lot, especially for me, it comes a big into play. You know what I'm saying? If I'm really rocking with the song and I think it might can be one, yeah, I might hop on it. Hey, man, if I don't like the song too much, bro, you got to pay my fee. You got to pay my regular fee. And then sometimes I might can like the song and still, you got to pay my fee. It's not unrighteous to make business out of music because music is, and once again, this is one of those things that we only do with music. We only do it when it comes to music. Somehow we just include music. People will want you to come to California for free. You live in Georgia. They want you to come to Cali for free. Let me not say Cali because I don't want nobody to think it's anything. People want you to come to, you live in Georgia. They want you to come to Seattle, Washington for free. To come and perform, to come and do your music ministry. Now, they're selling tickets. They're selling tickets. Not only do they want you to come for free, they want you to spend money to get there. No lodging, no travel. And listen, come and come and do it for free. And this is where we have a problem. You cannot charge. You cannot charge for tickets and then want everybody to come for free. Now listen, if you're doing an outreach event, hey bro, we going to this community, or we going to this prison, bro, and we going to spread the gospel. Hey man, we going to this neighborhood. We adopted this neighborhood, bro. Hey, we gonna go out there. We gonna cook, and we just gonna spread the gospel. Now, I would never, ever, 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 ever charge. I will never charge. I will never charge for something like that. But there's a ministry side to music, and there's also a business side to music. And music is some people's livelihood. I also, now this was gonna be my topic today, and then I saw a brother post earlier today, which I was like, well, man, this the spirit. This the spirit, because I saw a brother say, man, some people heard his music and looked at him and was like, bro, what are you doing working? Listen, man. We can't desire to see our truth music artists standing on platforms to spread the gospel that we all believe in and not support them so they can do just that. One of the best things that ever happened to me and my group, Gideon's Army, for our career was us not having to have jobs. The opportunities that we were able to take and we was able to have because we had the freedom to go was one of the best things. Listen, some of our first shows was free. Now, I'm not saying you ain't never got to do free shows. Let me get that straight right now, you guys. No, bro, you got to get folks to know who you is. Yeah, one of our first shows, I remember when we first started our group, man, I was in the military. We moved back to Atlanta, and we got with Mr. Dale. He used to be a 3-6 Mafia. We told him what we was trying to do, and he already knew. He was familiar with us. He was like, okay, y'all want shows? Bet. Hey, man, meet me in Beaumont, Texas. That was the first show we had. We live in Atlanta. We weren't paid, none of that. He said, hey, bro, meet me in Beaumont, Texas. Bro, that was a 10-hour drive. So we had to rent a vehicle. We had to hop on the road, go to Beaumont, Texas, get a room for a couple days in Beaumont, Texas, eat, feed ourselves, all of that good stuff. But guess what? This man, because he had a name, we hop on stage, bro, it's 1,000 people in the building. Not only did he didn't make us open up for him, in the middle of his set, he brought us on stage and be like, hey man, let me introduce y'all to Gideon's Army, bim. Let us rock out a couple songs. And then afterwards, you got 1,000 people. And if your music is dope, listen, you gotta take those opportunities. If this person is gonna have 1,000 people there to see him, and they don't know who you is, bro, if you believe in yourself, you gotta do what it takes to get on them stages, man, and believe in yourself and sow into yourself. If this what you're doing. Now, it's okay if that's not what you want. Some people have ministries that's for their congregation. Some people got ministries that's for their congregation, man. And it's dope. That's not no diss. Some people got music that's for their congregation. Some people got music ministries that's for the nation of Israel. And some people got musical gifts that's to go outside of the nation and reach those who need salvation. And we have to understand, listen, the scriptures say, abide in the calling in which you are called. We have to understand that everybody ain't to go out. No, everybody can't stand next to the music that's on the radio. No, everybody can't. Everybody can't stand next to the music that's everybody's jamming. They don't have the quality. They don't have the sound. They don't have a good enough music. Everybody music ain't good enough to be at all the Hebrew Fest across the country. Some people, man, music is just for their congregation, man. Hey, man, you got 300 people in your congregation, bro, and they love your music, bro, and you rocking out BM every time y'all have service, and it's entertainment for your congregation, and that's a blessing. What's the scripture that say, man, listen, we all members of the body, but the hand can't say to this body part can't say to the other part, why do we need you? No. Some people are a finger. Some people are a hand. Some people is a chest. It just is what it is. And we can't covet someone else's plot, someone else's lot that the Most High has gave them. Some people is here for the masses, bro. Some people gonna have millions of followers. Some folks, this is gonna be their full-time ministry, and they're making enough where they don't work no job. This is what they do. They make music, they travel around the world spreading the gospel, and it provides them. Hey, somebody got to have a full-time job, and they doing this because they like to do it. It just is what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. So many comments. Facts. Shalom, true Judah. Hey, y'all, I'm going to just speed through these comments. All praises. Yes, sir. I'm grateful for last year's F3. All praises. Is there a number to call to explain the song? Oh, is this the people with the song? Not right now, but we can definitely discuss. Yep, if you pay to get on that stage and tear it up, you're going to gain followers. And this is what people don't understand. What is the purpose of a music ministry? Money, fame, competition, or reveal prophecy, glorify God, teach the young? So this is what I would say, and this is where I have a problem at. I have a problem with the or. I have a problem with the or. I have a ministry, and I live ministry every day. I live ministry every day. So you can't now pigeonhole or take one part and encapsulate this in. So like I said, we don't say that if we have a t-shirt ministry. If you make t-shirts with Bible quotes on them and you sell them, no one comes to you and say, oh, why are you selling those t-shirts? I thought it's ministry. Just because my t-shirts have Bible quotes on them don't mean that now. No, I live ministry daily. We walk in ministry daily regardless of what businesses that we do. Regardless of what businesses or what what's the word I'm looking for? What jobs or any of that we do. You can be a teacher. Do that mean that you're not doing ministry while you're teaching? Do that mean you're not pouring into the youth or talking to co-workers? Or listen, ministry is what we do. Ministry is what we live every day. Just because I make music that has scriptures in it don't mean that I can't get paid off of it. And like I said, we only do it with music. We got to stop that. No one would question if somebody serves food and they cook food and they only cook lawful food, and on all the plates, on all the to-go plates, man, it's printed with scriptures on it. The menu got scriptures, and it tells them their history. Hey, we just want to let you know, man, we're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. It's time to repent, keep these laws, statutes, commandments, and the faith in his son Christ. No one would say to him, oh, because you're sharing scriptures with the food that you're cooking, and because of your menus having scriptures on it, or because your to-go plates have scriptures printed on it, you shouldn't make any money off of it. And I'm not with the folks who were like, listen, man, let's not act like Christ wasn't famous. There's nothing wrong with being famous. It's the problem is, what are you being famous for? How are you going to reach millions of people with the message of Christ? Unless you're famous enough to stand on the stages to reach millions of people. Y'all take fame like it's a bad word. Fame ain't bad. No, it's what you're trying to be famous for. Is it about you, or is it about spreading the message? Listen, no, if you want to reach 1 million people, then you got to at least be able to talk to 1 million people. How do you do that? You can't do that not being famous. You can't do it not being famous. So let's stop saying fame, and fame is not a bad word, man. Vainglory is bad. If you take that fame for you, no, you can be on the stages. You can be on the top stages and give all praises to the Most High. You can. You can do that. Just so you guys know. To be told, Flesh Podcast, shalom, bro. Hondo, shalom. Shalom. How about sending your house, Shabarak, to the house of Mano, the water king, the water. Woo, this is a long one right here. Replying to Dakari Mason. Definitely revealing, glorifying, and teaching is the purpose, and we must be the light. That means we got to get out there here. Money, fame going to come with it, and folks are naturally competitive, so why be different when it comes to music? Matthew 5:14-16. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is hid on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Oh, praise God. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick, you guys, because people will certain things only get said to people that are actually good at what they do. Let's just be honest with it. Nobody tells the person who sucks in music, hey man, be humble. Nobody tells the person who sucks in music, like, why are you doing this for? No, it only happens when you're good at what you do. When you're good at what you do, man, when you present this in excellence, and I'm seeing a lot of people lately. I saw Say La Soul posted yesterday, or Woody Whoop, saying, listen, hey man, we supposed to present this in excellence. No, bro, you can't just stamp a Yahweh sticker on some crap and put it out just because it's out. No, I'm still supposed to be the best. I'm just supposed to be the most fire. I'm just supposed to be listen, man. We want you to stop doing this. We want you to stop listening to this. We want you to stop poisoning the community with this. But the thing we're going to offer you instead, we're going to present it worse. We're going to present it less than. No, y'all. No. We can't do that, man. No, man. We can't do that. And let's stop penalizing for our folks who got their business together. No, it's some folks who, man, I could tell y'all right now, bro. I don't know how much y'all think it takes. He'll put an album out. I done put 2 albums out in the past 2 years, and I can tell you right now, I spent over $10,000 on both of them, a piece. Not together, a piece. My own dollars. Not no label, not no supporters, a piece. And if somebody who's sewn into their sales to get their name built up, to get the recognition, to have dope music that glorifies the Most High, and who got their numbers up, and people are supporting them and listening to them, yeah, bro, that might come with a fee. And they're not wrong for having a fee. They're not wrong for having a fee, man. Pay the fee. Or go and get somebody else to be on your song who's not going to bring any light to you. I'm not even, I want the people to know whose song it was, because I think they might be in the show. I'm not discussing you, because like I said, no, there are people who, no, I saw somebody say, and somebody wanted 5 bands to be on the song. We don't got an Israelite artist that is big enough to be requesting 5 bands for those feature. I mean, just not. Listen, a feature is, you get people to feature on your song majority of the time, if we're just going to talk business, is because they have a crowd they have the ears of a crowd that you might not have. They have the ears of a crowd that you might not have. And sometimes it can bless both parties. Listen, I have people from age 35 and up who like my music. Hey, somebody might have a 18 to 25 crowd. We do a song together. Hey, these folks, the 18 to 25 might ain't never even heard of me, but the 35-year-old up crowd might ain't never heard of them. We do a song together. His audience listens to the song because he's on it. My audience listens to the song because I'm on it. And now they might be like, oh, bro, who is that? How many times have you listened to a record from one of your favorite artists and somebody is featured on it, and you're like, ooh, but who is that? Now you looking up the credits on Apple Music trying to see, like, man, who is that? Who is that? You know? And now you looking at the credits to see it. Now, hold on, I just skipped. Let me get to the rest of it. I know Mr. Dale. I did music with his group. Yeah, Holy South, man. Me and Mr. Dale know each other very well. Gotta bring your best when you're in front of a large crowd. Shalom, family, shalom. Blessings to the 12. Let's go get it. Let the hand be the hand, the foot be the foot, going up until the Father return. All praises. True Judah 100. The workman is worthy of his hire. No, they do it with promo too, for real, not just music. Oh, facts. Forever 21 puts a scripture on their bag. Still got to pay for them clothes. Facts. The truth is free. The music costs money. Facts. That's a dope comment right there. I have drinks called Apocrypha and a bunch of other names out of the Bible. I constantly try to plant seeds. And they better run me my $10. God. This is an interesting topic. Goes along with if should Morris lead and teach for free. No, I don't think this is the same conversation. Me personally, I don't think it's the same conversation. Coming to have me teach the gospel like I said, even just like we was when I said earlier, like if someone's having an outreach event and we're going to, trotting down community to share the gospel. We're going to the prisons to share the gospel. We're going into the hospitals or, this youth home. This is different than, hey man, you coming to book me to, or you hitting me up to come perform or come to minister. I know some people don't like the word perform, but come and minister in front of these 1,000 Israelites that I'm charging tickets to get in. That's different. Listen, if you're putting together free mixtapes and you just want to get all righteous artists on it, and so you can make thousands of copies out of your own pocket and go hand them out to spread the gospel, it's different than you calling somebody to get on a song that you're putting on distribution platforms that make you money. How dare you make money off a song, but then dog out somebody who you asked to get on the song because they want to charge for a feature? So you're doing business with your own music, but you don't want to do business with someone you called to ask, would you get on my song? So that's totally different. I would never charge to go to come and spread the message. But also, I think there's a difference from charging and unless the Most High sends me. But if you call me to come to Arizona to come preach at your church or at your fellowship, at your ministry, at your at your camp, at your congregation, yeah, I ain't charging a fee. But my travel and room and board got to be taken care of. Like I said, unless the Most High say different, unless the Most High is leading me to no, I need you to go, son. But if you call me there, like I said, to minister at your congregation, I'm not charging no fee. But no, man, I'm not trying to come out of pocket unless the Most High is just overwhelmingly bless me, and I'm not taking. Listen, folks got families, man. Folks got families. You want people to come, and I'm not talking about you, Malachi Yahoo. You just brought up a topic, and I'm just explaining why I feel they're different. People got families. And when you're asking for free service, you're only thinking about your family. Instead of, guess what? The other person who you asking a favor of got family too. So you want to keep as much money in your pocket for you and your family, while at the same time being cool with this person taking money and time and resources out of his family's pocket to come and benefit you. You do not complain. I'm going to say it's hypocritical to complain about an artist charging you for a feature when you then put that song on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and all the rest of the places where you get paid. Like, does that not just sound crazy to everybody else? Like I said, if you're just giving the music away for free, hey, by all means. But if you charge it, if you putting this music out on the platform and people are purchasing it, buying it, streaming it, you get paid off of that. Pay the man. Pay the woman. Your gift will make a way for you that y'all bless you with. I get a lot of love from those outside the U.S., and I'm gonna take it. Ain't nobody worth 1,000. I ain't gonna say this. Nobody worth 1,000. There's a couple of Israelite artists, man, that you know, they bringing in them streaming numbers, man. They bringing in them streaming numbers. I can say that I once was an artist that folks knew uh that if they put me on a song, they wasn't getting picked up by certain platforms when they do music themselves. But they knew if they had monologue on this song because monologue was getting love from these platforms and whoop the whoop. They knew if they put monologue on these songs, they would get picked up by these platforms. And I've had brothers straight up tell me that. And guess what? I'm not saying what I'm worth now. I'm just saying back in my day. No, yeah. I did a song with a brother who told me this specifically. Man, they won't pick up my song, bro. But if you send it, I know they're gonna pick it up. And he put me on one of his songs, and then that song went and charted billboards and got played all over the country. Called Lion and the Lamb. Lion and the Lamb featuring monologue. Check it out. Salute OG Mono. Praise. Salute Divine Lee. Even the musicians in the Bible got paid. It speaks on it. You'll have to bring that scripture out. I don't know that. Facts. That's stealing someone's art. Facts. I would spend a band or two to get on the show at a Coliseum. Yeah, indeed. But like I said, it also just depends on. So I can also speak from when we was doing it. This back, we was still selling CDs. The music game was totally different back then. You know, shoot. Just take your hottest artist now. Take your hottest Israelite artist. If they was doing music back when I was doing music big time, oh man, they're making 10 times the money, maybe even more. They're making 20 times the money that they making today. Because it's a streaming world. No, I came up when I remember the first time going into Walmart and grabbing a CD off the shelf and seeing our name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, when people had to buy your song off, they had to buy your album off iTunes. Before there wasn't an Apple Music. It was just an iTunes. You had to buy the album or Google Play or I can't think of all of them, but people had to buy the albums. That was, so the money was definitely bigger. Definitely bigger, then. And so, a feature what made sense or paying to get on this show, big time shows. No, we done dropped 500, you know what I'm saying, to get on the show at right there on the spot. Cause you get there, man, it's 1,000 people up in here. But 1,000 people, you leave there with 500 fans, bro, that's $10 a person. That's $10 a person when you dropping music. You know what I'm saying? Today a little different, but peace and blessings to everyone here. Saying what someone is worth is wild. Actually go outside to meet the people and sell CDs instead streams. Facts. They knew what they were doing to the artists when they took away the physical version. Listen to me, man. I'm telling you, the game is. Listen, y'all I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, but if y'all was doing music, man, 10 plus years ago, I can't even tell y'all what those iTunes checks was looking like, man. Imagine you sell 1,000 CDs, bro. Imagine your album come out, man. You move 1,000 units, and you independent, man. So you seeing $7 a CD. Then you got music in stores. You see these in Walmarts, and you know. Listen, man, it was a total different day, man. I hate that y'all missed it. I hate that y'all missed it. But also there's another thing that we can do. Um Another thing that we have to do. We're pushing our artists to the forefront. Listen, when people dropping music, we have to, if you are able, because guess what? You can still buy albums. You can go buy the iTunes. You can go buy the album, man. Go drop that $10 on your brother and sister, man. Especially our top artists, those who we actually think can go out here and make waves in the industry and help spread the message, whose music is at that level where it can be on the same station as a secular artist, so they can be on the same stage as a secular artist, but represent the Most High in Christ. Yeah, no, man, let's pay them $10 for that album. And yeah, you can still stream it. You can still stream it on Apple Music. You can still stream it on Spotify, man. But log into that iTunes and drop them $10. We got to do that, man. And artists, please start pushing that. Start pushing it. Everybody dropping Spotify. Everybody be talking about Spotify and what they numbers doing on Spotify. Man, I don't push my music on Spotify, but I don't push no Spotify. No, man. iTunes, Apple Music. Yeah, you can have so many more listeners on Spotify than I do. Bro, you ain't touching me when it comes to that Apple. I dropped my last project. Well, it wasn't super high, but I hit in the top 40s on Apple, on iTunes, on rap albums. So you can have all them streams. You can have all them Spotify streams. We can have them Spotify streams all you want. Man, listen. Apple all day. Send the people to Apple, man. Put your iTunes link. Put your iTunes link. Get people to buy the album. Get people to buy the album. And go and leave comments. Go and leave comments on Apple Music. And listen, one thing y'all must realize is the mainstream artists, they're not really pushing Spotify like talking about, you guys. And I know we don't want to compare to, but listen, man, sometimes a wheel gets invented. Now, what people choose to do with the wheel, whether they choose to do wickedness or do righteousness with the wheel, they have that choice. But the wheel in itself is not wicked. The wheel has already been invented, you guys. Listen, no mainstream artist is really pushing, Spotify like talking about. I ain't saying they ain't got Spotify streams with the wheel, but guess what? They sending people to the iTunes, to the Apple Musics. So, like I said, man, so don't think just because somebody got way more numbers on Spotify. Don't make them think that they just outselling everybody. Cause I tell you what, I can show you numbers. All right, let's see. Let's get to some of this comment. A lot of good Hebrew artists don't get paid their worth because it's still pirated apps. I mean, well, first of all, you gotta get you really gotta get. I came up in the era when I can't even think of the name of those apps, but like you got to be big enough to even show up when it comes to those kinds of apps. I don't want us to fool ourselves and think we're at a level that we're not at. Like there's movies that you can go and there's websites where you can go and watch movies bootlegged. But guess what's not showing up on most of those apps? the movies that didn't make it to theaters, the Tubi movies. No, those not on the apps. Guess what's on those pirated apps? It's the ones that's up here. The ones that's here, yes, you can go to them pirated apps and you can download Drake's new album. But I ain't gonna lie to you, they probably don't have Monologue Magad's new album on the pirated apps. So it's just being honest, man. That's what we are talking about. Charging so much or charging without a cause and just cause. Well, like I said, it's kind of hard though to what's not worth it to you is not worth it to you. And you can just all right, bypass it. Somebody else might gotta do a whole lot of work to get themselves sounding right. So they gotta be in the studio for 4 hours to to get their verse right. And they paying $50 an hour plus whatever the engineering fee is. Somebody else records themselves. I mean, it's just like I said, man. If it's unjust to you, if you don't think it's worth it, then hey, man, bump them and move on to the next. Hey, man, I'm going to answer to this, and also with the understanding, if you have the means that the Most High blessed you with to record and have the time, and y'all building, why charge that brother or sister? And somebody could tell you it's because, hey, well, y'all seen this? I think it's a sound on TikTok or IG. Is woo woo. Hey, somebody was at a restaurant. They asked. It was a famous painter or drawer there. They asked him to draw something, and he drew it. It took him 2 minutes, and they was like, "Man, it took you 2 minutes. Why are you charging so much?" And he was like, "Listen, it took me this amount of money and this many years for me to be able to do this in 2 minutes. It took me this amount of years and this much finances to have these kind of streaming numbers, to have my name recognized, that if you drop a project or you drop a song with my name on it, man, that it automatically boosts your sales, or or this or this or that. No, yeah, even though I record myself at the crib, yeah, I might mix and master myself, and I can knock this verse out in 5 minutes. Hey, man, but it took me a lot of time and money and poured into myself for me to knock this out in 5 minutes. So we can't really tell somebody what they are or ain't worth. But if it ain't worth it to you, then we just say, "Oh no, I'm good, folks." Listen, I call people for F3, and they prices. I'm not gonna say what they worth or what they ain't worth, but I know what I'm not gonna pay. Oh no, you want 5 bands? No, I'm sorry. maybe maybe another time. It just is what it is. I've never seen an artist on SNL Saturday Night Live promote their music anywhere but Apple. Facts, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like Spotify is go and look and see who posts their Spotify streams. And I'm not dissing anybody, you guys. Look at how many Spotify streams I have. Listen, y'all. Spotify is not the industry standard when it comes to this music, bro. It's just not. That's not the industry standard. Yes, push your music on Spotify. What the woo? You pushing for Apple is the standard. Push people to your Apple. Push people to your Apple, man. That's where you can get more money at. That's more recognized as well. This is where the charts and everything is based off of. It ain't Spotify, man. It's just honest, man. It's just the honest to goodness truth. It's just like, what's the other place where like SoundCloud. artists. Like, I mean, you're just looked at a certain way if, hey, let me check out your music, and then they send you a SoundCloud link. It's like, bro, really? I don't even look at you in a certain realm. Like, things are taken serious in tears. It just is what it is, man. There's an industry standard. This is like, like if someone was interested, it was like, oh man, this is like a big time exec or whatever. Let's say they want to give you some money, or they want to let you open up or perform at a big stage. And stop thinking that just because you have a gospel message that there's not opportunities out there for you to share the gospel on main stages. Listen, I'm in Atlanta. We performed at the birthday bash in Atlanta. Birthday bash in the Phillips Arena, 30,000 people, with the gospel. So no, every opportunity, because sometimes we think like, oh, why are we trying to get with the secular? Listen, ain't we supposed to be shining the light? Light only shines where it's dark. You got to go into the dark to actually shine a light. So if we trying to hit those stages, and there are stages that can be hit with music of a certain quality, even though it's talking about Christ, even though it's talking about the Most High. Yeah, there are those stages available. And guess what? It takes to get to a certain amount of fame, a certain amount of streams, certain amount of numbers to hit those stages. It do. And then stand before 30,000 people and tell them that, all praises to the Most High, and deliver your message. Again, that's not everybody's calling. It's not everybody's goal. It's not everybody's desire. But some people desire to stand on the biggest mountain they can and proclaim the gospel. Most pushing direct to consumer. Listen, you're not going to take down the machine. You're not going to take down the machine, man. Because even direct to consumer ain't really going to work on many spaces. Listen, how does somebody share your song tag your song on Instagram or on Facebook? The phones, they link up to the cars these days. And I'm not saying don't go direct to consumer, but I'm just saying, like, bypassing Apple is like, that's crazy, because guess what? You can have a big enough artist that we push, and they get big enough that, yeah, they might not hit the top, but they come up for the featured new music, and people start checking it out. And then people hear the message, and people are won to the gospel. Like, this happens, you guys. And I think sometimes we don't understand that it happens this way. People, it ain't just people heard you preaching, or people heard this or heard that, or just so happen to walk by a camp on the street. No, some folk could be sitting somewhere and be like, "Ooh, shoot, who this song is? Let me Shazam that." God dang. And now they listening to it, and now it's like, oh shoot, what they talking about? And next thing you know, they in your congregation. It's a pump fake. Spotify pays artists the least per stream, but artists also push their Spotify the most backwards. And this is why I'm here to try to teach, and the knowledge that I'm teaching, just because, like, I learned some of these things already. Like I said, like Miss Mono commented earlier. Listen, just go watch those who are really out there. Go look at the Saturday Night Live and see where these major artists are pushing people for their music. Go look at this, you know what I'm saying? Apple, man. Apple's the way. Not saying if you got to pay for studio time, then I feel it's right to at least go half. But that's somebody telling you, man. I mean, but this again, once again, this is putting your thoughts and your value of that person in your mind. You're telling someone what they're worth. Amen. Somebody tell you, you want me on your song, and I gotta pay for studio time. Why would you pay for half? Why wouldn't you pay for all of my studio time? The gas that it took me to get there, the time that I was away. I didn't ask you. You asked me to be on your song, and I'm coming out of pocket for this. And somebody don't mind doing it. Somebody don't mind. But somebody who's saying, no, 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 this is what I'm worth. How much time it's gonna take for me to write this, how much time it's gonna take for me to not be doing something else, but to go in the studio and record this and then do this and do that and this and hey man, I want this much. I want 500. If you don't want to give them 500, it don't make them a sinner or unrighteous. It don't make them unfair. It's you don't think that verse is worth 500. They can think that verse is worth more. As a DJ, I find it hard to find Hebrew artists on the DJ app that I pay for monthly. That's because we're not at those levels yet, man. We're not there yet, and we won't get there until we go and start standing behind our top artists, our dopest artists, and and pushing them to the masses. It's not gonna show up until it show up. That just is what it is. It's not gonna show up till it show up. How do we get it to show up? Hey man, when Paisley drop an album, Hezekiah drop an album. Hey man, let's go in there. Let's purchase it. Let's go to. Let's go to. Let's not just open Spotify and stream their music. Whoo, this person got 1 million Spotify streams. Once again, Spotify ain't the answer and it ain't the standard. Go to Apple, buy the album. Go to Apple, leave a review for the app. All of that stuff matters. Rate it 5 stars. Go and leave a comment. That's the industry standard. And that's what the charts is looking at. And this is how we get the folks recognized. This is when our artists will start showing up on the apps you paying for, King. Gone. And I respect the king. That conversation between the artists need to be had. If you're going to take that track and make money, then both families should see the labor. We was just raising the awareness to the heart of our culture. And once again, I understand because there are people, with the wrong heart. And understandable. Some people is trying to astronomical or with the whoop. But sometimes some people might just throw out. I ain't gonna lie, I've done it in the past. I'll just like don't like a song or this or that and just say an astronomical number just for them to like because it's hard to tell somebody, nah, bro, that song suck, man. But throw out an astronomical number, and I'm not saying this happened to y'all, but throw out an astronomical number just so even with my t-shirt business, man, somebody wants something man, I'm not trying to do these 20 shirts. I don't really deal with 20 shirts no more. So if somebody really pressing the issue, I'm like, all right, man, $15 a shirt. Just because I think they gonna say, okay, never mind, we'll keep looking. But no, sometimes them folks will bite and be like, okay, let's go, run it. It's like, oh wow, okay, we're here now. Oh man, I missed this. Yeah, man. I told y'all, man. 7:30. I mean 7 to 8:30, cause Iob and Brother Shear, they come on tonight on the Truth Be Told Flex podcast at 8:30. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Listen, they cover a lot of great current events and things of that nature. Make sure y'all tune in at 8:30. I will be off before then because the Truth Flex podcast, Truth Be Told Flex podcast, which is on YouTube, on Facebook. That's Brother Iob, Brother Shear. Make sure y'all check them out. If we don't pay our own, don't call someone secular because they found someone willing to compensate them for their gifts. Well, I mean, there's never a reason to go secular. I don't care if you're making a dime or not. Maybe that's not how you meant it, but no, if you go secular because somebody paying you, I'm gonna call you secular. You're secular. If you're making secular music, you're secular. Um, but you know, Apple pays more than Spotify, but Tidal pays more. Facts. But like I said, once again, Apple is just it's it's the industry standard, man. It's more Apple devices. It's the reason these iPhones are selling like they selling. These cars got Apple Play. All these things. It's you know, if they pay for studio time, I pay for it. Do Hebrew artists take a loss when they are on DJ apps? I'm just be honest with you. Okay? I don't have zero idea what a DJ app is. I don't even know what that is. And like I said, I'm when I discuss things, I'm pushing industry, just because of what heights that I made in the music industry. So I don't, and I'm please don't take this the wrong way, anybody. I can't really tell you about what takes place, you know, on the smaller, in the background, trying to get it in, type like those who cool with being on this level. I don't I don't know none of that is, but I don't know serious artists out there is about this that ever mention anything about a DJ app. No, man. I'm trying to get our people to push towards radio, you know, um, push towards radio play and things of that nature. So I'm not even sure what a DJ app is, King. So yeah, man, just to recap, because we're gonna go ahead and get off of here, man. I thank everybody for tuning in. Please tag your artists, man. Tag your artists, share it, man, so people can go back and check it out. Because like I said, I'm just trying to share the knowledge and the wisdom that I've been, that I've already went through. These grades, hey man, these grades here for a reason, man. What do you think about truth music artists working with secular artists as long as the content is in line? It's a hard question. It's a hard role. Depends on what. Like, are we having a conversation on this record? You know, are we having a conversation on this record? Um, like let's say somebody got questions and y'all want to talk it out doing music form. But also I don't believe in doing ministry with folks who's promoting a whole nother lifestyle, a whole nother, you know, a whole other thing. Because how can two walk together unless they agree? Or like if I wouldn't have you come preach to my congregation. Um so yeah, I'm against it except in certain on purpose situations, you know. we getting together discussing the gospel on the track. Hey, you got questions, man? How we know, man, what y'all saying about the Israelites is real? You know what I'm saying? And then you answering this. You know what I'm saying on your, you know, you answering it through song. So y'all talking it out through song. It could be very edifying. So, like I said, I guess it just depends. But painting somebody out to be, you know, um, a follower of the Most High, a follower of Christ, painting them out to be that, you know, and then you opening up your fan base to go because you co-signed, you got Nicki Minaj on your track, and now you co-signed her because she's on your track, and now people going to listen to her, and you know, I'm anti that. But listen, uh we're working on trying to create the infrastructures, man, for Israelite artists. Listen, if you those the Most High has opened the door, and I'll be sharing more later. That I got someone who can get me into all the prisons, pretty much all the prisons across the nation. Um, I've once did ministry in like over 100 prisons across the United States, man, and um going and ministering in song and talking to the people, building with folks, and Most High has just blessed me with an opportunity, man, to get that door open for Israel. Um, so I'm going to be meeting with some folks, because there is some classes and some etiquette and things like that we got to go through. Yeah, I'm gonna be meeting with folks, man, and we're gonna go ahead and get that started. Um, Also, um, F3, y'all make sure y'all lock in. July 5th, 6th, and 7th. July 7th being actual the F3, the Friends Up Family Fest. We will have a weekend planned. We do have host hotels and things of that nature, man. We got a lot of details coming out here soon. The beat battle of the beats, man. We already got a couple producers locked in, man. We still got 6 positions left for producers. So, man, tag your favorite producer, tell them to get in this battle of the beats, man. Let's see who got the 5 beats, man, in all of Israel. Hey, check this out, man. We're here to push this music to levels of excellence so we can reach the masses. This is not to put down anyone. This is not to downgrade. It's not to, like I said, there's different administrations and different gifts, man. Some people just make music for their congregation. Some people make music for the nation, and some people make music that can actually go out there, man, and call others to salvation, man. So let's but no matter what level we're on, let's all push to make a more excellent production, a more excellent package, a more excellent presentation for the Most High, because the Most High deserves all of our excellence. And with that, I just want to let y'all know, man, all the things that's going on with the House of Mono. We'll be announcing our Passover for our ministry. We'll be announcing our ministry that's moving forward and going forth. Also, on Thursdays, why Boaz don't want y'all, why Boaz don't want your ass, the wife of Mono, Miss Mono, my rib, she teaches on Thursday at 8 o'clock, 8 to 10 p.m. on this channel, Monologue My God. Make sure you guys tune in. A lot of ladies, man, love the show. Even a lot of fellas, man. I don't know if we might have more fellas on the show than ladies, man. Make sure y'all tune in. That's every Thursday night at 8 p.m., 8 to 10 p.m. Why Boaz don't want your ass? Ava said, can't wait. That's my show. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. Listen, man, we love y'all. Make sure right now at 8:30 tonight, we have our brother Ayob and brother Sheer. the Truth Be Told Flex podcast. That's why I'm getting off of here, man, so I can tune in with my brothers. Listen, man, I love y'all. Y'all don't be mad at me, man. I'm just trying to start the conversations, and I'm just trying to move us into more of an excellence when it comes to the music. Because, listen, we do a great job of having excellent Passovers, bro. Everybody got them 5 garments, man. Y'all decorate. Man, these Passover videos I'm seeing, bro, excellence. 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 But what we present to the world, man, what we present to the world, we got to move in that same excellence. Listen, man, I love y'all. Love y'all, man. And, hey, we out.
Let's talk about it.
Come on, Big Guy.
All them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much?
To those who feel led, man, the House of Mono, this is the Cash App right here, man. I be forgetting, people be asking how to give, how to support the House of Mono. $1 or $2 a do. All praise to the Most High.
Man, let the OG talk to him real quick. You know what I'm talking about? It go like that right here. We love all them, but hate our own. And if they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. Been way too long, hope the lights come on. The blindfold off, but the sight's still gone. I'm praying one day we can right our wrong. Let's need for the cops when the pops come home. I'm an OG now, let me talk to the young bulls. Do you even think twice for your gun pull? Do you even think once for you throw it all away? Bang, bang, but it's not a freaking cartoon. We gotta do better, our life is at stake. No crabs in the bucket, I'd rather have steak. Bump it, let's go get a cow, bring it back to the hood, break it down and we all get a plate. Yeah, that's what I'm on, it's only one way. Gotta love ourselves cause the world full of hate. How in the hell we expect to be great when it's like super thin and they sharp at the skates? Our hearts full of love, our brothers we hate. That's Deuteronomy in 28. Not to get biblical, if we live biblical, break all these curses and all will be straight. We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they can do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they ain't black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love mass of them. Do our people wrong, got a pass for them. Steady walking around kissing ass for them. If a nigga look wrong, then we blasting them. Bro, what the hell is really wrong with our kinfolk? Do the Black Lives Matter to our kinfolk? If I was a lighter shade, would you still be so enraged? Or you only spinning blocks on your skin, folk? We gotta do better, we all that we got. And trust me, the enemy coming in hot. Ready to hand us a handful of rocks and encourage our own to go blow up our spot. Bro, it's friendly fire that be really killing us. And it's they desire that we put it into us. Homie, think about it before you let the semi bust. Go when the rubber meet the road, who you really trust? Sheesh. It's time out for foolishness, let's start the rain again. Why you acting like enemies calling each other twins? We need all our OGs to raise us some better men. The world really be scared when we all come together then. But hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much? We love all them, but hate our own. If they ain't black, they could do no wrong. But if they is black, then they like be gone. For being too dark in the light skin zone. So why do we hate us so much? Somebody tell me, why do we hate us so much?